Let me paint you a scene where you're standing in the midst of chaos, surrounded by those who've tried to bring you down. Their words, their actions, all meant to wound, to cut deep. They expect you to retaliate, to fight back with the same venom. But you don't. Instead, you smile, you show kindness. And that kindness, it haunts them, burns them from the inside out, because it's the one weapon they never saw coming: kindness. Such a simple word, isn't it? Yet it carries a power that few truly understand. When someone throws hatred your way, when they try to tear you apart, what do they expect? They expect you to crumble, to lash out, to sink to their level. But when you don't, when you rise above, when you meet their cruelty with kindness, it confuses them. It eats away at them. Because kindness is the one thing they can't combat. It's the ultimate retaliation, the sweetest revenge. Imagine this: you're wronged by someone, betrayed, insulted, humiliated. Every part of you wants to strike back, to give them a taste of their own medicine. But instead, you choose a different path. You choose kindness. And not the fake, forced kind, but genuine kindness that comes from a place of strength. You wish them well. You help them when they need it. You smile when they expect a scowl. That's how you haunt them. Not with anger, not with vengeance, but with the purity of your kindness. And it lingers. It stays with them, gnawing at their conscience, reminding them of who they are and what they've done. You see, kindness is not weakness. It's not about being soft or a pushover. It's about being strong enough to rise above the pettiness, the cruelty, and the negativity. When you respond to hatred with kindness, you're showing that you're untouchable, that no one can drag you down to their level. And that scares them. It haunts them. Because in their twisted world, they can't understand how you can still be kind when they've given you every reason not to be. Kindness becomes their shadow. Every time they think about what they've done, they're reminded of your response. It follows them, whispers in their ear when they least expect it. Your kindness becomes their ghost, haunting them in ways that anger or revenge never could. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to lift a finger to make them regret their actions. Your kindness does all the work for you. But this isn't about playing games or manipulating people. It's about being true to yourself. It's about refusing to let others change who you are. Kindness isn't just a tool for haunting those who've wronged you. It's a way of life, a way of rising above the darkness that others try to drag you into. When you choose kindness, you're choosing to stay in control. You're choosing to be the better person, not because you have to, but because you want to. And here's the kicker: your kindness doesn't just haunt them, it inspires others. It shows people that there's another way, that you don't have to respond to hate with more hate. It's a ripple effect. One act of kindness can spread, can change the way people think, can change the way people act. It's the ultimate power move, one that leaves a lasting impact long after the moment has passed. But let's be real. Being kind in the face of cruelty isn't easy. It takes strength, it takes courage, and it takes an unwavering belief in who you are. People will try to test you, to push you, to see if they can break that kindness. But don't let them. Don't give them the satisfaction. Instead, let your kindness become your armor, your shield, your weapon. Because when you do, you become unstoppable. In a world that often celebrates cruelty, that sees kindness as a weakness, be the exception. Be the one who stands tall, who refuses to be dragged down into the muck. Let your kindness shine so brightly that it blinds those who try to harm you. Let it haunt them, not just in their moments of guilt, but in every moment that they realize they could have been better, that they should have been better. And don't just be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for the times you weren't strong enough, for the moments you let anger win. Because kindness starts within. It starts with accepting who you are, flaws and all, and choosing to rise above anyway. So when the world tries to bring you down, when people try to push your buttons, remember this: kindness is your secret weapon. It's the one thing they can't take away from you, the one thing that will haunt them long after the dust has settled. Let your kindness be the ghost that lingers, that whispers, that reminds them of the strength they couldn't break. And if you're ready to let your kindness haunt those who've wronged you, if you're ready to be a force of good in a world that often rewards the bad, then subscribe to this channel. Because together we'll show the world that kindness is power, that kindness is strength, and that kindness will always, always win.